Welcome to Quick Rip. Big B here with you. Hope you're doing well out there, fight fans. So we got the last event for BKFC of 2023, and to say it's a banger is a complete understatement. BKFC 56 going down on December 2nd as they bring the squared circle to Salt Lake City with authority. Now, the card is a fight fan's wet dream. There's no doubt about it. And it's about to become reality. Let's have a quick look at what's in store as Bare Knuckles' leading promotion closes the year with a hell of a bang. Main event at BKFC 56, we're going to see Mike Perry, who's 3-0 currently inside that squared circle. He's taking on the one and only Underground King Eddie Alvarez, who sits 1-0 currently. Now, Perry versus Alvarez absolutely reeks of violence. We've got two dogs, one belt. Who's going to be crowned the king of violence? There's not much I can really say about this one other than fuck yeah. Beautiful art is going to be on full display when these combat veterans toe the line on December 2nd. What a way to top off a completely stacked card. The co-main has knockout written all over it when Ben Rothwell, 2-0, welcomes Todd Duffy to the world of bare knuckle. Now, Rothwell has dismantled his opponents in his first couple of fights with BKFC. Although everyone's tough to a degree in this sport, there's no doubt Duffy's the biggest name he's faced since joining the promotion. And that was just over a year ago, so Rothwell's making fast work here. Making money, making big fights now. Rothwell is expected, obviously, to bring the size, power, and experience here. There's no odds posted as of this recording, but I expect Big Ben to be the favorite in this one. Now, Todd Duffy will finally make his promotional debut on December 2nd after talks stalled. That was almost a year ago now. Duffy sits 0-2 and won no contest in his last three fights. That's dating back to 2015, so he hasn't been especially busy inside the cage or inside any kind of rings. Now, obviously, those were MMA fights, and personally, I'm super interested to see how he fares in bare knuckle. And some guys are on a skid in MMA, come to bare knuckle, and it opens up a whole new Pandora's box for them. So we'll see if Duffy has what it takes inside that squared circle on December 2nd. The feature bout at BKFC 56 gives us the rematch that we all deserve. Christine Faria, 7-1, current champion. She's taking on Bec Rawlings once again, who sits 3-2. This is for the flyweight belt, of course. Now, Christine Faria is the boogie woman of bare knuckle. There's no doubt about that. She's a machine in training and a Terminator inside that squared circle. 7 victories, 6 stoppages, unbeaten in her last 5, including her recent win over Rawlings in her last outing. Faria should be the rightful favorite in this one, but, and there is a but, because Rawlings can definitely throw down. Now let's talk a little bit about Bec here. She needs a win. There's no doubt about it. She's dropped her last 2 bare knuckle scraps. Her last fight against Faria was stopped due to a cut. Now, there's no doubt she wanted to continue, and she was quite disappointed that it got stopped due to a damn cut, but that's part of bare knuckle, right? Honestly, though, it seemed like Bec was just getting started when that fight was stopped. That's what makes the rematch. It just had to happen. It just had to happen. Now, it may sound basic here, but Rawlings is going to need to avoid damage in order to even have a chance. The incredible matchups continue at BKFC 56, as we're also going to see the featherweight strap on the line. We have a doozy here, folks. Newly crowned champion Kai Stewart, who's 4-0, defends his belt for the first time against the hard-hitting Howard Davis, who sits 5-1. Now, undefeated since joining the BKFC, Kai Stewart has been an unsolvable puzzle. He beat Louis Lopez to win the vacant strap in June of this year. Now, Kai brings, well, he brings a lot of things, but a few of the things that he brings that's going to be key in this fight, he's got youth, he's got volume, and he also has accuracy. HD will be a test, and Stewart's going to have to be patient here in order to pass this test. Now, on the other side of the line here, we have Howard HD Davis, who's been absolutely on fire leading up to a shot at gold here. 3 straight stoppages has led him to the dance here. HD looks to continue a dominant reign, obviously. Both men have the ability to beat each other here. That's what makes this matchup so intriguing. And honestly, on paper, this one sticks out as the potential fight of the night right here. As if we don't have enough already, folks, heavyweight gold is also going to be on the line at Salt Lake City, BKFC 56, when former champ Arnold Adams sits 7-2. He's taking on the UK's Mick Turrell, who sits 6-1. Now, Arnold Adams was on a 4-fight win streak before running into Alan Belcher and losing his belt at BKFC 36. Since then, a little backstory here. Belcher essentially went chasing money for a fight that never ended up even happening. And a consequence of that was him being stripped of his title. Hence why we have a vacant title fight here at BKFC 56. Obviously, that was bad news for Belcher, but great news for the hard-hitting Adams. A shot to get the heavyweight strap back doesn't come around often, and I expect Arnold will be hunting for a finish in this one. There's absolutely no doubt. But the man standing across from him, Mick Turrell, is an absolute animal with incredible killer instinct. The man has never allowed it to go to the judges, and he's never allowed them to play a role in any of his BKFC fights. He's a proven finisher, and at 40 years old, honestly, this could be his last shot to get that strap. Expect a quick pace with a finish here. What a matchup we have on our hands. A lightweight special attraction hits the squared circle in Salt Lake City, December 2nd. Jeremy Stephens is making his long-awaited BKFC debut. He's set to face Jimmy Rivera, who sits 1 win, 0 losses, and one draw? I believe it was 1 draw. Now, this is incredible. This is, to add this to this card is just a little bonus freaking holiday present for us fans, because let's talk a little bit about Jeremy Stephens. He's 37. And at 37, Jeremy Stephens has already had a lifetime of combat experience. His pro MMA career dates back to 2005, and he's fought some of the biggest names to grace the UFC's octagon. Currently with an MMA record of 29 wins with 21 losses, the intense little heathen fears no man and no stage. Expect fireworks off the line and all gas from Stephens in this one. The other side, we have Jimmy Rivera. Now, he's fairly new to bare knuckle, but his stellar MMA career proves this man is no fucking joke. 23 wins with only 5 losses in MMA, fighting killers in both Bellator and the UFC. While Rivera isn't known for knockout power, he does have a gas tank that never ends. He thrives in the deep waters. The question here is, can he survive the first round onslaught from Stephens? Now, we're also going to be treated to a heavyweight clash when newcomer Ben Moa takes on Bridger Bercier. Now, both are newcomers making their squared circle debut here at BKFC 56. There's not really much info on these two, but I do have to say, what an opportunity for them to display their skills on a card like this. And finally, expected to open up the main card at BKFC 56, we have Mike Jones versus Eric Lozano at light heavyweight. Again, not a whole lot of information on these two. Now, Eric Lozano is a is a known name for hardcore BKFC fans. He does have some fights with the promotion already. But again, what an opportunity for them to open up this mega pay-per-view card in Salt Lake City, December 2nd. BKFC 56, you're not going to want to miss it. Every fight that they have listed has potential for absolute fireworks from start to finish. And I do expect a finish-heavy card. And to top it off with Mike Perry versus Eddie Alvarez for the King of Violence belt. Thank you, BKFC, because this is going to be absolutely fucking incredible. And that's going to be their last one this year. And they're taking some time off before a super busy 2024. So well-deserved time off for the holidays for the BKFC crew. And I can't wait. Thanks for joining me here on Bowls, Beers, and Brawls. Till next time, everybody, take care and peace.